Allez, je vais essayer d'atteindre le platinium là.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The throw is escaped. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Gets a chance with that jump.
Merde.
Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. The jump-in is denied. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the always...
Il est relou le gars.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws out a projectile. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Hit them with a 1-2-3. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
Oh man, better look away because when Ed's training in the chamber, he can get very ugly. Good work.
Player 2 is dominating the match. In there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Combo with the target combo. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Who's going to break the silence first? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 2 has the life lead. What did he think of? Who's it gonna be? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. The throw hits, now.
Putain, enfoiré.
Starts off zoning with fireballs. Blocks the jump in. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Knockdown. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Holds out with the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Merde.
Big counter. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Next hit will end the round. That drive impact doesn't get through. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
Ah putain.
With the throw, hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to get the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Grabs them. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Looking to impress with this super. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Counting on the super to do the job. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Time to reassess the situation. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Player KO.
Oh putain. Ah, il m'énerve que je joue comme ça, putain.
How a solid neutral game wins matches.
Putain. Putain, il était vachement fort le gars, hein.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Opts for the throw. Deftly shuts out the jumper. The low kick is blocked. Low kicks are a no-go. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Solid combo. Knockdown. The jump-in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? Big, low, reaching heavy. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Takes a trip.
Up top to close it.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Blocks the low heavy. Barely blocks the jump in. Throws out a projectile. Stings them with the shikusen. Blocks the low heavy. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Still scrapping for control of the space. Genius read. Jumps. Big throw. Quick breather. Drops them from the air. All the throw connects.
This is the time to use Fireball to chip it.
Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Low heavy, but no go.
Vicious Sensei.
Merde.
Player 1 drops the low kick. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Player 1 with a lead. Will they go for offense or defense? With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at the low block. Amazing.
Oh, engines cranked.
This could be trouble. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Back into the corner. What setup finds the target? More fuel for the fire. Good flatline zone.
Putain.
I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Decides to meet them in the air. Big, low, reaching heavy.
Merde.
Deal some damage with that quick combo. Neither of them willing to back off. Did well to get the buff in there. The quarter makes it hard to escape. That'll be the setup. Nice lead opens up KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Still very early in the round. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. The low heavy block digs in deep to get that drive in. Turns the bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. Both fighters planning something? Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Doing some quick planning? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Blocks it. Breaks the block with a throw. Whips with the low kick hit. What'll happen here? Were they baiting them into that? A real test of nerves here. What now? There's a burnout.
Putain, foiré, putain.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Putain, les Platinum, j'arrive pas à les battre. Hein. Ah, je les mérite pas, hein, Platinum, là, putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Deal some damage with that quick combo. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Feeling out the spacing. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Fantastic reactions there. The jump-in is denied. Caught in the crosser. Taking stock. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Blocks the low heavy.
Merde!
Very solid corner switch. Takes a drill. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Had the radar up and running. Still very early in the round. Reads their mind and texts a throw. Denies the jump in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Gets the combo. Springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps in. Taps him with a shoulder. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps up. Smart play with the throw. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They return to center stage. Knockdown and full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Anti-air in the clutch. Low heavy. The low heavy connected? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Okay, they trade hits from up above. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Starts off zoning with fireballs. As before, though, the battle in the corner continues. Takes a trip. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 chases them down. Barely blocks the jump in. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nails the anti-air. The jump-in is denied. Both fighters planning something? There's an overdrive arm. Gets carried to the corner. Looking to impress with this super. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish the KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Ah, je commence à aimer Street Fighter. Hein. Je crois que ça sera Street Fighter, ça sera mon jeu. Hein. Je change plus hein, parce qu'un coup Tekken, un coup Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, je vais garder.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. What are these fighters thinking now? Who's going to break the silence first? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Raised on the pressure with the projectile. Blocks the jump in. Stays cool and counters. Trips them up. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Recovers from burnout. Pops him with a shorty. Player one is gonna have to wait for that burnout.
Expect the tempo of the match to tank.
Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
Just goes for it at this range.
The super doesn't hit. Big no attack to pick up the win this round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes in with the drive impact to start. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Big low reaching heavy. Tries them open with a Shoryuken. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. There's smart play to stop the opponent there. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Quick breather. Smart play with the throw. Oh, burnout triggered. It reads the jump in perfectly. Low heavy, but no go. Player two needs to use sets up with the jump in. Oh, here we go. Solid anti-air. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Overdrive, go. The last round. It's now or never. There's a change of side. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both players, burnout activates. Player two is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Here crowns him from above. Amazing. With super arts into play, it's really the low. The jump in is denied. Close range anti-air in the clutch. Player two, is it what this Shikuhara gonna do? Excellent read. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Forward rush. Keeps him out. What's next? Player one is in a very good spot. Reads the jump in perfectly. Wrecks them. Noticeable life lead. Flatlines them.
Test 10 as you're gonna get in a fight.
Je m'en doutais, elle allait quitter. Putain, c'est un trouillard, le gars, là. Un platinium, il est trouillard. Un platinium trouillard. Putain. C'est jamais vu. Il mérite pas d'être platinium, le gars.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player one chases them down. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Goes for the super up? That's the burnout triggered. Going in? Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Oh god, this is tense. Check, that was a well-placed projectile. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player two, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Jumps? Nice counter. Knockdown and somersault kick. Stop the go. Long range fireball to break the silence. Both fighters planning something? Not much life difference. Player one, nice read. Denies the somersault kick. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning. The load block. Let's loose a boom. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Checks him with the boom. A jump in prompts him hard. Perfect boom with finesse. Nice spinning back number in there. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sonic boom. Got their
Yeah.
eye on the air. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What's the play here? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Gets the jump in. Grabs him, takes a trip.
Merde!
Lead opens up.
Je m'en doutais, elle allait faire ça,
Where's the
putain.
open? The kick hits! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump-in is denied. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. Uses the target combo as a filler. A quick brief. They were right to be on guard there. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Goes KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Player 2 couldn't even get a tickle in. Might be time for a change. The low block. What are they gonna do? Boom!
Merde.
Hitting it all on the drive rush.
Ooh, you never.
Nothing stops this train.
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The punish counter.
Oh putain.
Oh, burnout.
Did they mean to do that? Catches them in the crossfire. Bringing the best of style together for one lethal move.
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Are you kidding me?
Ah.
Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Putain. C'est chier ça.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The low heavy hits. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. All right, what's coming up next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump-in is denied.
Putain, qu'est-ce qu'il a fait là?
Gets the jump-in. Rejects the air attack. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Holds out with the block. They were looking up. Blocks the low heavy. Barely blocks the jump in. Spinning bird kick. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's picks the air throw. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Smart play with the throw. The impact doesn't do anything. Experiencing burnout. Sends a bar of KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Still slugging it out here. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Oh, easy tag. Nails the anti-air. Player 1 is almost dead, but some truck. What a finish. Great lead in the life gauge there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps, miraculous grab. Blocks the low heavy. Taking stock. Connects with medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Untouchable.
Putain, qu'est-ce qu'il a fait là?
And perfect. Player 2.
Ah oui, il est encore plus fort que Kayane, le gars. Comment ça se fait ça? Quand c'est 11 000, 12 000, j'ai des chances, mais après, quand ça dépasse les. Quand c'est Platinum, j'ai du mal. Hein. Putain.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. They have a full drive gauge stock. They'll need to use that in order to turn this match around. Knockdown. Where's their opening? Not having the cross-up. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Denies the low heavy. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Still slugging it out at this range. Gets scooped from down low. The low heavy is denied. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps in.
Ah.
Pops them with a shorty. A quick breather. Low heavy. And they create an opportunity and whiff.
Ah putain, j'ai raté ça. Putain.
Final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Putain, de loin.
The low heavy's blocked. Still plenty of time left. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Get carried to the corner. Oh, here we go. Crowns them from above. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Both avoiding the wall like a plague. The low kick hits. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. They pump the brakes on the impact. Pumps with the
Merde.
kick. Great job in escaping that cork. This can lead to some big damage. Amazing. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still. Awesome. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What are they thinking here? Tons of drive and health to work with. Raise on the pressure with the projectile. Throw whiffs. Who's it gonna be? Puts one in the pocket. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. The Vuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Definitely shuts out the jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Taking stock. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the knockdown, and now? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Merde.
Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Medium kick hits. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. A quick breather. Swamps up. Scrapping it out up close. Oh, starts to pry them open. Side switch in the corner. Knockdown and connects with the throw. Player 2, both blocking that drive impact isn't going to work.
Wants to close it out in style, but is it enough?
Are they dead? Oh, they're dead!
What a way to close it out!
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Unfazed by the switch and blocks.
Hits them with a stopping block.
Bends the meter. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Ooh, what a smart throw.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Player 2, it's the low block.
Merde.
May throws them. Oh, they changed sides. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Six.
Taps him on the
Oh, fine.
Closes it out.
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks the jump in. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. What's the
Putain.
game plan here at this critical stage? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. The Vuha stock to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Taking stock. Solid combo. Did well to get the buff in there. Knockdown. Decides to
Merde.
buff up while they can. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Both fighters are barely alive. The low heavy is denied. One chance here may end this match. They were expecting that drive impact. That's a counter. In there.
Oh, putain.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws him. What's next? Medium kick hits. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the court, brushes that off and keeps going. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck.
It's a good spot to use the super. Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
Player 1, oh, burnout triggered. All the throw
Oh, putain.
breaks the block with a throw. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Life lead is there, but still anyone gets the counter.
Merde, putain.
They're so good at whiff punishing. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Putain. Putain, c'est dur, hein, Platinum. Hein.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business. Let's go.
Round 1.
Ah ouais.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Trips him up. Tries to hit him with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Grabs him. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Sticks the OD psycho uppercut, puts them on the rope. Player 1 in there. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jump. Player 1 can build off this lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Goes with the fireball. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. A quick breather, OD cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. The low kick hit. Very slick with the combo. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Time to reassess the situation. Close range projectile. Player digs in deep to get that drive in. Psycho flip tops off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. A jump.
Merde.
Here's the ring kick. There's the counter we wanted. Getting up close and controls them. Player 2 needs to use the cut of the cork and whip. Not wide open. What now? This is gonna hurt. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. The low's blocked. Oh my god, they just choked and flatlined them. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Throws a fireball. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Opts for the throw. Alright, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. The jump-in is denied. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now is getting tense. Projectile to try and change the situation. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jump. Throws them to negate the block. Gets carried to the corner. Side switch in the corner. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Breaks those shins. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Dashes up. In there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jump. Barely blocks impact. Squash. Both fighters are raring to go. Player 2, well, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. This can lead to some big damage. This is an excellent read. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Oh, they changed sides.
Putain!
Grinds them from above. Player 1 has the low block. Both fighter trumps him hard. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Jump! Anti-air in the front. Low heavy. Player 2 is in a very good space out the low kick. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this cage disparity. What are they gonna do? Player 1 has gotta work some magic with his limited drive. Super hard to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. This is gonna hurt.
Ah. Putain, de justesse. Putain, c'est dur, hein. Ah, putain. Trop dur.